The Wildtrak Bronco is one of the range-topping trim levels in the Bronco grade walk, the most loaded, the most opulent, and one of the most off-roadable with the standard Sasquatch package, which gives you amazing off-road prowess. Pretty comparable to like a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford, and today we're going to talk about this awesome 2021 Bronco Wildtrak 4-door that we recently took in on trade. This thing's in beautiful shape inside and out, has a few extra add-ons to it, which I'll go over. But man, this is one awesome vehicle, and for 2021 we saw the return of the Bronco to the Ford product line. The Bronco that I grew up with in the 90s was basically just a F-150 with a short wheelbase and a removable hardtop in the back. This Bronco that's returned for 2021 is a little bit different. This is kind of more along the lines of the Bronco that we knew in the 1960s. And it's pretty comparable and gives some pretty healthy competition to the Jeep Wrangler, which for a long time didn't have much competition. But the Bronco does have a few tricks up its sleeve. You know, Ford wasn't just copying the blueprint of the Wrangler, another amazing out-of-the-box off-road vehicle. With the Bronco, instead of having a solid front axle like the Wrangler, you have a independent front suspension, which makes it a lot better to live with on-road. Having that independent front suspension really makes it a lot nicer to drive on roads, and these things drive great even with a Sasquatch package. Don't take my word for it. Read some automotive press reviews and they lavish praise on how well these things drive on road. But this one has a Sasquatch package, and you can see we have the electronic locking front and rear differentials. There's even a setting so you can spin it around really quickly. I think it locks the wheels on one side or does something so you can just basically spin around almost like a tank. Then we have a front sway bar disconnect as well. We have these upfitter auxiliary switches if you want to add on some more accessories. We have a copy of the original build sheet on this one. There's a lot of standard equipment on the Wildtrak because it's one of the range-topping trim levels. You can see the original MSRP was close to $54,000. This one has a towing capability package of $595. So when properly equipped, you can tow up to 3,500 pounds of the Bronco. Then we have the upgraded leather interior. That was $2,100, and the rest of the stuff comes standard in the Wildtrak. You can almost call this like a luxury SUV with this beautiful two-tone leather interior. We have the Bronco insignia, that prancing horse, that bucking horse embroidered right there on the seat. We have a fantastic Sync 4 infotainment system. This one has navigation, rear parking camera. Pretty low miles, 28,548 miles at the time of making this video. Most people average 10, 12, 15,000 miles a year, so a vehicle of 4 years old would probably have closer to 40 or 50,000 miles. We have heated seats, very comfortable. It's cold out. I have the heated seats on and they feel great. Nice leather wrap steering wheel, dual zone auto climate control. Nice little touches in the interior. You'll find Bronco Easter eggs everywhere around the vehicle. We have the cool VIN number and built-in Michigan right there on the center console. And there's even little touches like this. You can mount the GoPro camera or like an Insta360 camera up there. This one, of course, has a hard top. A soft top is available, but for our neck of the woods, a hard top is generally much more preferable. And you can easily remove it. You can remove it in sections, remove the whole thing. So when the weather does get nicer, you can enjoy some lovely topless driving. This one has some great extras. This has retractable running boards. Nice little feature. It's not that easy to get in and out of, being the Wildtrak with the 35-inch tires. Even me, I'm 6'2". It's a little bit of a jump getting into this vehicle. So those running boards definitely make it a lot easier, especially for those who are shorter in stature. Here we have those awesome 35-inch beadlock tires. As far as I know, I think the Bronco is actually the first production vehicle to have 35-inch tires from the factory. Pretty amazing. And even more so, just adds to that amazing off-road prowess. We love that retro-inspired front-end styling. The Bronco's got these cool carbon letters. There are two engines available. This has the larger 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, pumping out 330 horsepower, and that's matched to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Pretty much all the power you would need in a vehicle like this. The doors are also fully removable too, if you want to go that far. And what's cool about it is if you do remove the doors, since the mirrors are mounted right here behind the hood, you're not going to lose your mirrors when you take the doors off, which could give you some drama with law enforcement if they want to hassle you. Not the case in the Bronco, but in the Wrangler, surprisingly, they don't have that feature. You have to figure something out if you're going to take your doors off in the Wrangler because you lose your mirrors. Being a four-door, there are two doors available, but the four-door is a little bit more family friendly. Lots of space back there. Very comfortable, very spacious. Lots of space back here in the cargo area. And then of course you can fold down those rear seats for even more cargo space. Looks like we also have an aftermarket subwoofer, adding a little bit more bass. Having a little bit more bass in your music is not a bad thing at all, especially for someone who, like me, who plays the bass guitar. I definitely appreciate all the bass you can get. With that big subwoofer, you'll get it in spades in this Bronco. There's that tow package, as I mentioned. When properly equipped, you can tow up to 3,500 pounds of the Bronco. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2021 Wildtrak Bronco. Affordable price point, amazing off-road prowess, nice extras, beautiful condition inside and out. Who better to buy from a Ford product than a new Ford retailer like us? We've been in business over 100 years. And this one comes with a 5-day, 500-mile money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it within 5 days, 500 miles, bring it back. I don't think you'd want to, but that's always out there. That's our policy. Well, thanks for watching and have a great day.